What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Let me get everything set up here. We're running a few minutes behind. DIY's in here. He's got a phone call there. I was gonna let him. His phone was ringing, so the phone was a ringing. There we go. How's everybody doing out here tonight? Saturday Night Live. Got 4 in the house. Everybody get that like button for me. Let me get into my own deal here. There it is. There it is. Um, there it is. 9 in the house. Everybody come on in. Come on in. We'll see what we got going on here. DIY will be here shortly. We'll be here shortly. Appreciate everybody come rolling in. Let's see here. Who all came rolling in? Trucker Wild, #1. Trucker Wild TV in the house. Go check him out. Says, good evening, brother. Went home after 21 weeks straight. Jeez Louise. That's dedication right there. That's dedication. Sorry, I got my 5 gallons of soda. Sipping on 5 gallons of soda. Highly recommend that. Go get you a 5-gallon soda. 21 weeks straight. All is good in the hood. Now I'm on my way to Alabama. 3-stopper for Monday. We'll get caught up on my videos. Great thumbnail as usual. Yeah, man. Congratulations on staying busy like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's something to be said just for staying busy. I gotta say. Let me get off my wallet here. I got 50 million reward cards in there. I ain't got no money. Got me a shirt. I don't know if he's selling these or not, but a DIY semi shirt. Not sure if he's selling them or not, but got me one. Got me one of those thanks to Kelly's Kitchen, his wife. Thank you for the shirt and the hat. Yeah, 21 weeks straight, man. That blows my record away. Way away. I think the most I ever did at one time was like 5 weeks. And that was like way back in the day when I was at USA Truck. And I wanted like a full week off for Thanksgiving. So I did 5 weeks in a row up to Thanksgiving. And yeah. So 21 weeks, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Let's see who else in here. TJ Jones, Bullet of Woods. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming in. Joe Gampa, hello everyone. Thank you. Freight trucking in the house. George Costanza says, doing a rest in Cleveland, Texas. Have a delivery Monday morning in North Houston. Okay, Cleveland, Texas. Well, that sounds really familiar. Let's see. Taylor Smith in the house. G Walker, hello all. What's up? White Knight, hey there. What's up, White Knight? Peaches and Grease in the house. There's a good channel. Everybody check out Peaches and Grease. Gus in the house. Paul Harris, howdy from California. Thanks for stopping by, Paul. We appreciate you. Gary Bates in the house. Thumbs up, poop emoji. That's the way to be. That's when I know you've been around for a while, when you give me a thumbs up and a poop emoji. Texas Trader says, evening Cash. Hope the money is rolling in. Yeah, we getting back at it, man. I took a day off. I went home yesterday morning, left out this afternoon. Man, a day is never enough. I don't care if you've been out for 2 days. A day's not enough. But I do feel refreshed. I got home, got my laundry done. I've been waiting to load laundry I forgot it the last 2 times I was home. So, I was out of everything. It's nice to have clean laundry. Get to see everybody and back on the road. I'm doing a load that I did like last week or the week before. 3-stopper to North Carolina, 1 pick in Minnesota, 3-stopper in North Carolina. It didn't go so well last time, so we're hoping for the best this time. That's part of the weekly recap video that'll be out in the morning. Everybody, you can hear more about it in that. I'll save it for that. But yeah, I think I talked about it on a live last week a little bit. The first stop took way too long to unload 3 pallets. That cost me the second stop, and then that cost me the third stop. Had to reschedule everything. You know how that goes with reefer. So yeah, thank you, Texas Trader, for stopping by. Let's see what we got going on here. Freight Trucking says, what does a guy have to do to get a wrench? Contact me off the air and I'll tell you how you get a wrench. Let's see. I'm gonna need a deposit. I'm gonna need a $50 deposit. What else you gotta do to get a wrench in here? I'm gonna need some nude photos. Let's see, what else? Yeah, all by all means, no one send me nude photos. Please to God, don't do that. I was totally joking. Trucker Wild says smash the like button. Yeah, look at me sitting here. I don't even have my own like button smashed. So let me get after that real quick. And I'm on that Love's Wi-Fi, so I'm getting a lot of spinny wheel. I hope you guys aren't getting spinny wheel. Let's see here. But yeah, DIY, I think he's handling a little business. DIY, if you're watching, jump back in anytime you want. He had to take care of something, so I figured I'd hop on, I didn't want people to sit here and wait, so I figured I'd hop on. But yeah, DIY, anytime you get a chance, hop back in there. Trucker Wild, thank you very much for stopping by. Smash that like button. B-Rad says, good evening, Cash. Thanks for stopping by. Truckers Assistance Coach TV. Finally caught you live, okay? Trucker Assistant Coach TV. That's a troll name for sure. I think my cup's leaking. Oh, man, it got on my freaking DIY shirt. I thought this thing was leaking the other day. I was noticing I had I was a little wet. You know what I mean? My crotch was a little wet, and I was like, did I pee myself? I think this cup's seen better days. I've had this thing for a hot minute now. I don't know. Maybe time to invest in another one. Those things pay for themselves so quick, like they really do. Because you get fuel, you get the refill. Well, it loves you do. I fueled at TA. I want to talk about this for a minute. I fueled at TA for the first time the other day in, we'll say about 3 months. I got fuel at TA. I only bought enough to get the shower. That's all I wanted. I wanted a shower. You coming back in, DIY? We ready for you, DIY, if you want to come back in. But I only bought enough fuel at the TA to get the shower because I was like, by the time I go over here and get fuel and pay for a shower versus just getting the free one, I was like, yeah, okay. So I did it. Boy, they are so inefficient there. I pump my fuel. I pull up. Number one, they don't give me a free soda. That's a bummer. And then you got to go in and get a receipt. Oh my God, what a pain! I had to stand in line behind like 8 people. I think we got Mr. One DIY back in the stream here. Here he is, my brother DIY.
What's going on?
Not much. I had to get the ball rolling. I heard your phone ringing, so I figured you had you had a phone call there. We were looking at Truckers Assistant Coach TV, talking about troll names, talking about how inefficient it is to fuel at TA because you got to go in and stand in line to get a receipt. Why can't they do something about that?
Well, it's the way of the world. Paper receipts are better. I say to hell with computers in the digital age. I'm going back to it. I spent all day messing with this computer with very little success. So I'm frustrated. I'm quitting. And I'm going to call the help desk on Monday morning. Working on putting in this new TMS system or implementing it. And it's just giving me fits. I can see the potential where it's going to be really, really, really good and a good thing. Just getting it set up and figuring out how to use the damn thing is a challenge for me. I'm technologically impaired, if you will.
So, yeah, I was wondering earlier when you asked me to email you something. You can forward that from your text to your email, right?
I don't know. I don't know
So
how the world
I
works.
I agree. Paper receipts are the way to be. But why can't the TA have it ready to go for me when I come in? Like, why do I have to stand in line and then they have to they have to get my fuel card and swipe it and then look it up that way?
Because that's what irritates you most, and that's what they're all about.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's why I hate the TA, I guess.
Yeah.
$25 super chat there from Freight Trucking.
Damn it, boy.
Popping and locking. Popping and locking 25 right off the bat. Come on.
Mm.
I
What's
love
that
it.
like?
I love
What's
it.
that like? People just throwing money at you.
Um, I couldn't tell you. It's so new to me. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. By the way, who is that behind you now?
It's my other family
What
here.
is that?
That's my other
What
family.
is that?
Partridge family. We're just hanging out,
Oh,
singing songs. We travel
I
across the
got you.
country. There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. I hook you up with the full 16:9 ratio there. Partridge family. Never heard of them. Who are they?
What? How old are you?
Those
Come on
clothes
now.
look like they're from the 70s. Those clothes look like they're from the 70s. So
Well, yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I was born in the 80s. So I don't know nothing about that.
All right. I will find somebody else to hang out with here.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna run through some comments. Truck Wild TV says, "How's the weather in the West, Paul?" Man, it's warm out there. Freight Trucking says, "You got your sandals on?" No, I have on just normal sneakers. Let's see here. Is that your mob behind you?
It's my gang, my mob.
Okay.
We're just out chilling. We're just seeing,
Okay.
looking around, seeing what's up.
Now here's a good question. You could probably got some insight on this. The White Knight is asking me, you still think 1,700 net as a company OTR W2 driver is better than being an owner operator?
1,700 net, like on a W2 net type after taxes.
Yeah.
If I was making that as a company driver, I don't think I'd be looking real hard to make the switch. It's pretty good money.
Yeah.
That means you're
I
probably
agree.
grossing what, 23, 24, 2,500 a week? Yeah,
it's up
that's
there.
real money. That's real money, man. I think I'd probably leave it alone.
Yeah. I think I talked to him about that a while back, and that's where I was at with it.
I mean,
what's the freight rates are really.
What are you putting at risk? You have 1,700 a week, and you have virtually nothing at risk. Your employer's taking all. I mean, obviously, you can have a bad week; they can run out of freight. But I mean,
well, you're missing out on rates being really good right now.
Yeah, and when they turn around and everything goes to crap, guess what? You're just fine. You're not missing any. It evens out. It evens out.
Yeah.
I just got an email. I literally just checked my email before I came live, and I got an email from a guy that I was talking to a while back. Him and his nephew were gonna buy a truck and run team, and turned out to be worst case scenario. They, tell them that $1,700 a week as a company driver isn't very good. Pretty much on the verge of just shutting everything down and walking away with a big mess on their hands. It sounds like I'm gonna get back to them, but risk is real. I mean, you can certainly end up with nothing, or even now if you take on a lot of debt, you can end up with less than nothing.
Yep. Yeah, I think it for me it comes down to do you want to be a business owner? Like that's it for me. Like if not, you've got a sweet I mean, unless like your company job involves like getting lashed with a whip or something. If it's just a normal OTR driving job and you're netting 1,700 a week, I mean, yeah, like it's going to be tough to keep that up as an owner operator.
I mean, if you're thinking about doing it just for the money because you don't want to miss out on these rates, I would certainly not do it. If you're thinking
Right.
about doing it because you've always wanted to own a truck and be an owner operator and have your own business and uh, have say in whatever, then that's totally different. That's
Yep.
not a it's not a discussion only about money.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. That's how I look at it. Reminder, everybody, hit that like button for me if you could. Share out the live here if you can do that. If you've got a share button, share it out there. But yeah, lots of downside in going owner operator versus 1,700 company. Like you say, it's you know, what's the real risk? What's the real risk of being a company? You know, especially if you're getting all the benefits. You know, if they're running if their side of it is good, then you know, it's
Yeah.
hard to tell somebody to give that up. It is.
The risk is everything goes to crap and you got to go find a different job. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't go in debt for it. You didn't go in debt. You had to take on a $3,000 payment and then have a transmission go out that wasn't,
Yep.
not covered. So,
Right.
uh,
All right.
it can go
So
either
there
way.
you go. Yep. There you go, White Knight. We're very indecisive on it as far as it really comes down to personal preference at that point, because you've got a great job, but rates are good right now. So
Yeah, I'm not really indecisive about it. I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not so sure.
okay.
So,
Now what are you? You're 100% stay there.
I don't really know.
Okay.
Just not this
So,
indecisive.
okay. Are you out decisive? But yeah, that's it's really a personal thing. But as far as the money side of it, and I always say this, even before rates went really good, you shouldn't become an owner operator just because rates are good. Like if you were working your way into it, then be an owner operator. But if you were, are you getting attacked by a dog? Hello?
Oh, I muted myself and then I go start
Oh.
talking. How about that? I told you about this computer thing. I don't get it.
But yeah, I think if you've been thinking about being an owner operator, you're setting it up to be an owner operator. You should just become an owner operator no matter what the rates are doing. The rates shouldn't be, like there's so many people jumping into it right now trying to get in it while it's like, while it's hot, and it's like it's gonna be a lot of disappointment. But
That's
hopefully,
so short-sighted. That's such a short-sighted way of thinking about it. I mean, then what? Have you thought past that? I mean,
right.
you know.
So let's see. Let me get to some more comments. Trucker Assistant Coach TV says, anyone need a coaching call? Okay, there you go. I guess we're doing coaching calls. 150 for 10 minutes. Woo, that's expensive.
And that's
Better
from
be
an
dropping some
assistant.
real gems on that one.
That's from an assistant coach.
Yeah. That's not the real coach.
How much does the real coach charge?
Must be a lot. Paul Harris says, ran the heck out of my clock this week. 23 minutes left on my 70. Richmond, Seattle, now in LA. Richmond to Seattle, then down to LA. Ooh, that's getting it. That's coast to coast. I think it was Mark Ely was telling me earlier he had a coast to coast Washington State to New Jersey run. Basically, I think it was Saturday to Saturday. It was a 7-day run. Let's see. Weather's good. Turkey Wild, good deal. Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, rain, rain, rain. Yeah. I grew up in Tennessee. Man, it's all it does is rain in Tennessee. It seems like. Let's see. Angelica Jane in the house. Good evening. Gary Bates in the house. He says, at DIY. The TMS is much like accounting software, and I have to do that too. What does a leak down cost to fix?
What kind of leak down? Just an air leak? Is that what we're talking about? Or an
Don't have a clue.
injector leak down? Well, air leak downs are cheap. I mean, it's just a matter of find it and
Yeah.
put a splice in it or something. An injector leak down? That's way a different story. That's gonna be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 probably. What are we drinking? What are we drinking there tonight?
Coke Zero. 5-gallon tub. I'm on the road, man. I picked up a load earlier. I'm not done running for the day. Had to do this live, and then we're gonna get back to running.
How far did we make it?
Probably made about 150 miles or so far.
How much you spend over there at that Michael's Foods?
Don't know. Don't know. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and then injector leak down. What are we doing there? What are we doing on injector leak down?
We replacing injectors. That's what we doing, man. Losing your
prime.
prime.
Do all of them. You gotta do all of them at that point.
Don't have to, but it'd be way smarter. It's mostly a labor job. I mean, do one, you do six. The job's mostly labor.
Is that just like losing pressure around the O-rings or the cups?
Well, you're losing, basically, essentially losing your prime. So the truck's gonna crank. It's gonna crank a lot. Maybe not start. Might have to prime it, get her started. You might have a puff of smoke or strong fuel smell when you do get it started. Put a lot of fuel in that cylinder there. So
okay,
that's a way different story.
Yeah,
but it's gonna start real hard.
Okay, so if it leaks down, it's losing fuel into the cylinder more than likely.
Yeah. Sorry, it's the fuel's leaking out of the injector down into the cylinder, basically.
Okay. Yeah. See, most of us, we're like with engines and working on a truck. That's like a computer to us. So it's like it's basic concept. Yes, I know how to turn it on, but
I get it.
After that, there ain't much left.
How come when I I'm trying, the cursor isn't moving. When I put my mouse up to the screen, the cursor doesn't move. What's up with that?
It ain't got no cord. You pulled the cord out of it.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Newfangled contraptions.
Let's see who else is in here. Thanks again, Freight Trucking. Tip your host. Dang right, $25. Let's see. Paul Harris. Danny is really South Georgia hot shot. Danny is really South Georgia hot shot. Okay. Trucker Wild TV says TA app is lacking. They should email it or make it viewable through the app. Yeah, I like a printed receipt. I just don't like standing in line and then, I have to give them my fuel card and have them swipe it. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 3-day process to get a receipt at a TA. Running Aces says $8,800 for a new turbo actuator, air filter, and cash. Okay.
I think it means charge air cooler.
Yeah.
Just to clean it. That's pretty steep. That's pretty steep, sir. But
new turbo, yeah.
I think he had a engine? Series 60. I think he had that turbo, about $1,200. Actuator. Well, I don't know what he's got. I thought he had a Series 60. I don't remember. Seems pretty high, but they probably took the charge air cooler out and cleaned it. That's a bit of labor. Air filter's cheap. Actuator. Seems pretty high, but I hope did it solve your problem there, Running Aces? I did hear your sound, and it sounded like a warble. Oh, did they figure out what it was, or did they just throw a new turbo at it? Just curious.
He's got a ISX 15.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
Coming.
so high then. Those turbos are expensive. Just the turbo was probably close to $5,000 with the actuator.
Whoa.
Those ISX turbos are
Whoa.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, good deal. Hope it got him going at least. Carlos Aguilera in the house says, "Good evening, my friend. Those 21 weeks, 105K. Regards, April. Yeah, okay. Thank you for coming in, Carlos." Gary Bates says, "Hoodie Peaches, howdy Peaches." Okay. Yeah, hoodie and howdy. Okay. Let's see. Got me a trucker's assistant coach with a $5. Damn it, boy. There you go. There you go. I like that. I like
He
that.
forgot the hashtag.
Yeah,
The,
it's one word with a hashtag, but hey, whatever.
the hash brown, whatever you kids call it.
Um, you know, I never complain when it's, money coming in. I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see. G. Walker, jumping into trucking is like trying to time the stock market. Yeah, being an owner operator is like that. Like, you're better off just to, get yourself prepared and get everything the best you can get it, and then go in and hope that hope it's a go. Because a lot of people don't realize, they take it for granted. When you buy a truck, you're starting a business, and not all businesses make money, and not all businesses succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I've
And
been.
let's talk a little bit about the additional hot trend right now. Everybody wants to get their own authority, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing right now. Well, let me tell you a little bit about that. Uh, it's not always a great thing. There's a lot of things you're going to end up dealing with that you probably never thought of, and I'm living them. And they're pretty tough. A lot of them, but better be prepared. It's not all just oh, I'm on my own. I can go out. I don't have to answer to anybody. I'm going to make all kinds of money, and everything's going to be great. No, that's not how it happens. You're going to have people that may not pay you on time. You're going to have people short pay you. You're going to have loads cancel. You're going to have guess what? The new thing is loads rejected. I've been fighting that bug here lately, and that's an expensive proposition. All kinds of
Yeah.
things. And guess
Hey, it's
what?
produce.
Guess what? You got no 1-800 come help me dispatcher number.
Right.
You're gonna figure all that out for your damn self.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brokers can ghost you, just like a girlfriend or whatever. It's it can go from everything's great to a real nightmare scenario pretty darn quick. So you better be ready for that.
Yep. Yep. I got some stories. I'm telling you, I got some stories. Keltarusu Travel says, "Hey guys, you know what would be great? Have a show with an insurance agent who knows the skinny on how to get the best insurance prices for new truck owners."
We can do that. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Local Hero says, "What is the Cummins equivalent of a one box, and is it cheaper to replace versus a Detroit?"
I guess I don't understand the question.
Like Detroit, I guess that would be more of a Freightliner thing than a Detroit, right? The one box, is that Detroit or is that Freightliner?
I think it's Detroit because if you get a Freightliner with a Cummins, you don't get a one box, do you?
Ah, okay, yeah, it's a good point. Um, yeah, I don't know what Cummins calls their, exhaust system setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Gus says, "I think it's going about $400 an hour now, trucking lessons and more." Okay. 400 an hour. That's expensive. Gary Bates says, "Fuel code engine light happened when it was frozen tundra time." Fuel code engine light happened when it was frozen tundra time. Do you have the
That's why
decoder ring?
That's when that's when it's going to happen. When else is it going to happen?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Uh, Brandon Weatherly says, anyone seen Just Trucking and his hot little wife? I have not.
No.
Not looking for them, honestly.
I haven't been
Nothing
on.
against them, but
Yeah, I haven't
kind of,
been on YouTube much, so they're probably still there and probably still around. But I ain't been on YouTube too much, so I don't really know.
right. Taylor Smith said, I got a Washington State to North Carolina right now. I love my long hauls. Yeah, that's getting after it right there. Washington State to North Carolina. What is that, like 2,000 miles probably?
I was just looking at freight out of like Washington, Oregon, going down to the southeast, and it's pretty hot right now. Rates are real good on that lane. It's a pretty damn
That
long haul, though.
that Mark Ely had that, like I said, from Washington State to Jersey, 1 pick, 4 drops in Jersey. A week-long load. Yeah, he had a great rate on that. I think it was like, I want to say like 11,000 maybe.
Woo.
Like,
damn it, boy.
Yeah, yeah. It was up there. It was up there. Let's see. Brandon says, I had an O-ring leak on the way to the Love's bathroom in my flip-flops.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah, yeah. It happens. It happens. Your onion ring is gone. Oh, his onion ring gave way. Now he's got zesty sauce all over his legs.
Zesty sauce or ketchup on your onion rings? Come on.
Me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Do you see
I
a
don't know.
rainbow flag? You see a rainbow flag back here anywhere? It's ketchup.
The wrist seems a
Ketchup.
little limp.
I'm an American.
I'm not sure if you're
I'm an
strong enough to
American.
open that ketchup packet.
No. You know, if you can't open your zesty sauce, you can always just ask your boyfriend to open it for you, I guess.
Sure. That's true.
Oh, I'm kidding. Kevin Flatbed says, what's up, stern wheel holders? Oh, not much. Not much. How's it been, Captain Flatbed? Thanks for coming in. David S. says, Cummins don't have a 1 box, I don't think. I mean, they probably got the same components in there. They just don't call it a 1 box. You know what I mean? You're gonna have DPF filters. You're gonna have doser valves. I mean, like, it's all in there. It's just probably called, you know, the Cummins, you know, XYZ, you know, or something like that. What you got going on there? 3 weird guys behind you there, DIY. Don't turn around.
You got me in the Freddie Mercury mood. Thought I'd go hang with my
How's
buddies
that?
from Queen. It's Queen behind me there, son. Minus Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. What did I do to put you in that mood?
We were talking about zesty sauce and rainbow flags and your boyfriend.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. I got you now. I had to, it took me a minute.
I know. I don't mind explaining. I'll draw you a picture.
Yeah. Get your whiteboard out sometimes for me, man. I'm way over here in left field, you know, picking clover, and the baseball's coming right at me sometimes. Running Aces says, no, I didn't solve the problem. That's the worst part. Their best guy said he's never heard that sound before.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Running Aces has this sound coming when he builds turbo boost, and it's not like a whistle. Were you able to hear it? Did I send you the email? It's like a warble. It's like a whistle would be the high pitched, you know, like that. And this is like a high speed, you know, warble. I don't know what in the heck it is. It sounded like it was coming from a turbo, but
yeah.
Who in the heck knows? Did they pressure test your system, Running Aces? Did they pressure test your system all the way from the turbo to the other side, the charge air cooler, the hoses, the clamps, all that? You know, it'd be a good idea. Take it somewhere and have a smoke test done down in Kansas City at T&E Tire. They'll do a smoke test for you for free. Just pull in there, say you think you got some kind of leak. That could be, boy, I don't know. It's not a. I mean, maybe it's your intake manifold. I don't. It's a weird kind of leak or something. It's definitely related to a boost pressure. So I'd put that thing on the smoke tester and see if you got a leak somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably, it's free, so good place to start.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy that they spend $8,800 before they pinpoint it, It's like
Yeah, as a
makes you
guess.
wonder.
And then oh,
Yeah.
sorry about your problem. Didn't fix it, but sorry about your problem. Here's an $8,800 bill we're gonna need you to take care of before you leave. Yeah, that's
Yeah, really. Mm. Let's see here. Peaches in Greece says she's in her third snowstorm today.
snowstorm.
Where is that at?
Mm,
Um,
she must be in Alaska.
Bates mess. Yeah, really. Hope I will be. Gary Bates says, hopefully I will be on the road Monday. Okay. Captain Flatbed in the house says every day's a struggle, but kicking it past few weeks. Okay.
Killing
White
it
Knight, thank you
past
both.
few weeks.
Yeah. Oh, killing it past few weeks. Yeah, every day's a struggle. Yeah, trucking's like being a salmon. You're constantly upstream. You stop swimming, you go backwards. It's just how it is. It's trucking. Let's see. White Knight says, thank you both. Treated well with all benefits. I'll stay put. Dry van and yeah. If you're netting 1,700, you're being treated well, and yeah. Yeah. A lot of drop and hook in the dry van, I gotta say, I mean, what are y'all hauling? Cocaine? That's a lot of money to pull a dry van. Like, damn. We pull mostly marijuana, like
Yeah,
damn, son.
yeah, no kidding.
Um, let's see. Kevin K says opinion on Mac. Hardly hear anything about them on trucking channels. What you think
Oh,
about them Mac trucks?
well, I have an opinion on them. Couple different opinions. We're running two of them in the fleet here.
Okay.
Both Pinnacle CXU 613s with the MP8. First of all, I will say the Mac Anthem, probably the prettiest truck on the road, in my opinion. Now, as far as the Pinnacles, one of them has been an absolute gold mine. Had that on the road now for we're going on 4 months. Not an ounce of problems with it. Not even nothing. The other one had when we bought it, it had a bad injector, so we replaced all the injectors and cups. The dealer took care of that. It's had this intermittent. Oh, we put new knock sensors in it. It keeps throwing this intermittent knock sensor code. Not sure what that's all about. We haven't quite figured it out yet. The Mac chassis, damn. You're driving a stout piece of equipment. It's just it's a good chassis. I love it. Powertrain, I tell you what, they're both a torque monster. Like acceleration on them things, even if you're going start of a dead stop up a ramp, acceleration on those things, even if you're fully loaded, is impressive. The fuel mileage isn't as good as what we thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you. The one is geared all wrong for it was geared more for P&D work, for short haul, local work. It's turning too many RPMs going down the road. The other one is geared right. Fuel mileage is better, but it's still not a Freightliner as far as fuel. You're not even close. But I really like them. I've driven Pete Kenworth, drove a Volvo for a short period of time, mostly Freightliners all my life, and short period of time international. And I think I might like the Mac the best as far as just a comfortable, sturdy truck. The interior storage and stuff is not as good as a Freightliner either, but really happy with it. I would think they would be more popular. The newer ones get way better fuel mileage. because they got the compounding turbo. One of ours is a 2014, one's a 2015. The newer one's got the compounding turbo. They're getting better fuel economy. They got the aerodynamics better. But even the new Anthems aren't getting nearly what the new Cascadias are. I mean, 7.5. I'm hearing, with the new Anthems. Cascadias are way above that. But I really like them. I would buy one for myself and I would drive it. I would probably spec it out just a little bit different. I would drive one no problem every day of the week.
Right. All right, there you go, guys. Now you know about the Mac. 45 in the house. Everybody get that like button for me if you could. Check out the description below for the Mud Flap app. Sign up with that Mud Flap. A lot of people signing up with the promo code these days. I'm enjoying that $10 free fuel. I hope it does people a lot of good when you sign up. Like I said, I wouldn't sell you out for $10. It's a good product.
I would.
Here.
I'd sell my mother out for $10. Come
on. She told me about that. BOC Enterprises in the house. There you go. Check out BOC. He's got a channel going over there. It says, what you gonna do, brother, when these 24-inch pythons coming for you? That's a good question. I'm more of a macho man guy, so DIY is the Hulk in this situation.
Yeah, your face fit real nice on the macho man, but my face didn't fit so well on the Hulkster. Kind of jealous.
Well, with me, I got a lot of faces. I got a lot of faces to choose from. I got to get those pictures you sent me and get the face cut out on those. Way I can make it work a little better. But yeah. Hope everybody enjoys the thumbnails. Info that matters. All right. I don't know if I've ever seen you in here. Thanks for coming in. It says, what do you do if a load is rejected? Good question. DIY, you want to field that one?
Depends on why it's rejected. If it's your own, okay, let's assume it's all under your own authority. You're by yourself, you're a carrier. So if you're on your way to the receiver and you have to hit your brakes and the load tips and you go to Walmart and they reject it, you call the broker and tell them what happened. They're going to say, guess what? That's your problem. Go find somewhere to get it unloaded and restacked and we'll make you a new appointment. So you're going to have to deal with that. If it's a temperature issue due to, something you did on a reefer, negligence, that's on you. You're going to have to get with your insurance company because that's your baby. If it was a reefer malfunction, your insurance is going to cover that. If you have a reefer, you should have reefer breakdown insurance. It's not that expensive and it is absolutely necessary. If it's a problem with the product, the wrong product they shipped, or as long as it matches your bill of lading, it's not your fault. If it doesn't match your bill of lading, they're going to try to say, well, didn't you count? Didn't you this? Didn't you do that? And then you got to, read what the contract says if you were responsible for that. I've been having problems with them shipping poor quality product and the product just getting rejected because of quality. And not in any way, shape, or form my fault, but it is my problem. Figuring out, the shipper will figure out what to do with it, but then I have to go do it. And then we have to decide on a dollar amount, which is not always in my favor. But you can negotiate and cry and holler all you want, but the product is on your trailer and you need it off of your trailer. So you can dig your feet in sand and say, I'm not doing it for less than this. And then they can say, well, you want it off your trailer or not, So it's a fine line to walk of making everybody happy. And sometimes, most times, it's best to make what deal you can and get it the hell off your trailer.
Yeah,
honestly,
move on.
That's last thing you need is you can fight about it and have them file a claim on you. Good luck with that. Good luck with your insurance company is going to love you for that. You got to swallow your pride, get it over and done with, and move on.
Well, what if you're one of those guys that say, I don't don't drive. I don't turn this key. This truck don't move for less than $4 a mile.
Hope you're hungry because you're going to eat a load of the produce. Bring some friends.
Well, the bad part of that is most time the produce is not very good if it's been rejected. So
yeah,
good luck with that, because I've had a couple loads rejected. I had a watermelon load rejected for low sugar. That's just nothing I can do about that. I
yeah.
kept it at the right temperature. They just shipped product that wasn't worth shipping, honestly. And guess they thought they were going to get away with it. No. And one time, actually, I've had 2 loads of watermelons rejected. One time I actually got away and got out the gate. And the broker called me and said, "Hey, they rejected those watermelons. Can you go back and get them?"
Sorry, I'm broke down in the driveway. They're off my trailer. They're not my problem. I mean, obviously, if they're saying it's because of something I did, then I want the chance to rectify it and make it right. But if it's not anything I did, sorry about your life. It's off my trailer.
Yeah.
I agreed to bring it here. You need to find somebody else to bring it wherever the hell you want it brought to. That's a you problem.
Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't. I went back and got them for the guy. Paid me well for it.
Well, that's different. That's different. They're paying you well. Most times they want to pay you at a greatly reduced rate. But
no, the other one I had a little negotiating power on that one because I had already got out the I'd already got the paperwork signed and got out the door with it. And the next time it happened, I was not so lucky. They didn't even unload the whole load. They unloaded like 2 or 3, checked them, didn't like it. Put those back on, said, "Here's your paperwork back, and good luck with your life." And the broker was not as kind to me on that one. I think I hauled those for a couple 100 miles to a pig farm for basically pennies on the dollar. And it's kind of one of those things.
I think we would all agree they should not get to set the rate on that. Like I did what we agreed to do. Now you're asking me to do something that I did not agree to do. I should get to set the rate as long as it's reasonable.
Yep, exactly.
But they know they have you over a barrel because you need that trailer empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? Sit there and waste reefer fuel? Because it's like if I let them sit there and rot in the heat for a couple of days, playing hardball.
Then you got an insurance claim. Then it's on you.
Yeah. It's just how it is sometimes. You deal with these things. Let's get through a few comments here. Where was I at there? BOC, there you go. Gary Bates says $6,000 loads on boards. Okay.
I've seen them on bricks too.
What?
You said $6,000 loads on boards. I've seen them on bricks. I've seen them straight on the ground.
It's true.
Put loads on anything.
That's true. There are probably some of those on the trailer right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. B-Red says Cummins emission system is serviceable pieces by pieces. One box is not serviceable other than cleaning, I believe. No, there's a lot of different parts in that one box, and yeah, it's serviceable. It's got a maintenance schedule, and you can take out parts by parts. Well, I mean, like me, I don't know, a couple months ago, I had NOx sensors replaced. It's pretty, I don't know, it's serviceable, I think. Let's see, Peaches and Grease. There's a good channel. Everybody check her out. She says, gross. Okay. I don't know, probably when we was talking about zesty sauce or something.
Mm-hmm.
Barry says, technician says, sounds like your canooter valve.
Canooter valve. You got 2 of those. Yeah, you got 2 of them.
Yeah, inlet and outlet.
Yeah.
And if the pressure differs between them, then you got to replace both of them.
Oh, you don't want back pressure in your canooter valve.
Son.
Come right back out your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, damn it, boy.
Oh, Kelter Rusu knows all about Queen. He says, "Is this real life or is this just fantasy?" This is real life, sir, or ma'am, whichever it may be, or non-binary individual.
You got to watch them pronouns.
I know we're in a post-Caitlyn
Care-
society. It all matters.
Careful with them pronouns. You're going to get everybody in trouble. You're going to get my channel blocked. You
Yep.
keep dropping pronouns in here like this ain't 2021. Oh, let's see. There we go. I'm back online. I love this. I love this Love's Wi-Fi. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be real. There we go. Back online. Kevin Flatbed says info that matters depends on the load. On my equipment, if they reject, we leave with load. I'd be damned if they reject, file a claim, and then return around and sell it as if nothing happened. We buy, we resell. Okay.
That's makes logical sense. That's a logical thing to do. However, in your contract, I know flatbed is very different. I understand you're pulling flatbed. Maybe in that contract too. Just because something is rejected or a claim filed on it does not mean you have the right to it. It's in your contract a lot of times because if something is store branded, say you have a load of something for Walmart that is branded their Great Value brand to sell only in Walmart or Sam's Club, you ain't leaving the property with that product. They're taking it and they'll dispose of it or they'll sell it. They'll do whatever they want to do with it. There's nothing you can do about it. I understand flatbed's very different, but there may be some different issues, in that venture too. But just because they're rejecting something does not mean you have the right to it, and it's also part of Carmack. The Carmack defines some things about that too.
Yep. Dan's Outdoor Ventures. Okay, in the house. Thanks for coming in, Dan. Gary Bates says, "Will a TA find that fuel leak somewhere around the tanks?"
Yeah, they're not going to find it, in the back of the trailer. Fuel comes from your tanks, so they won't find it on the top of your hood or on the roof. So,
Yeah, somewhere around the tank. Will
are we
TA
talking
find
about
that fuel leak?
Are we talking about the leak down? Is that what we're talking about?
I think Gary was the one with the leak down. So yeah, that's possible.
Oh, well, if it's injector leak down that goes in your cylinders, if it, fuel can come from, you have a fuel line, it could be your fuel filter housing, bad gasket can from the pump, you can leak fuel a lot of different places. But
yeah, pump, primer, you got a lot going on.
If it's leaking from your tanks, it ain't gonna be too hard to find. You'll see a wet spot.
Right. True that. Red Diesel in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Red Diesel says, "How do you guys feel about the EIDL loan worth taking? I heard loans upwards of $500K. Don't know what that is. You know what that is? The EIDLs. That's some sort of government grant.
Yeah, it's economic impact something or other, something kind of like the PPP, except for you. I think the EIDL you do have to pay back. It's really low interest rates. I don't know how it works, particularly to tell you the truth. I hate taking government. I don't like government loans. Not saying you shouldn't do it, but I know a guy that took one and he said it's like 1% interest rates on it's 1%. So he took an EIDL loan to buy it. He bought a trailer with it. So I don't know if you're in the market for a loan right now, anyways, you might as well take a 1% loan, I guess. I have no idea what the qualifications are. I mean, it's not like, you're getting the money for free, but yeah, I don't know much about the EIDL program, to tell you the truth.
Can you file bankruptcy on that loan? That'd be my first question. I go in there and say, "I'm looking at this loan. Can I file bankruptcy on this? Because if so, I'm interested.
Yeah. What they want you to do is roll it into your student loans, and then
Oh, baby, come on. Damn it, boy.
buddy.
Paul Harris's last week was in two storms, I-90 and Washington chain rules on Snoqualmie Pass. Yeah,
Ugh,
with a name like Snoqualmie, yeah, I figured the chain law's up year round, right?
that's right.
That's worth a hashtag. Damn it, boy.
Mm.
That's what I say to chain laws. Hashtag. Damn it, boy. Um, oh, looks like you had a change of scenery there. What you got going on behind you?
Generally,
Yeah, yeah, other
Boar's
side.
Nest. Boar's Nest.
Ah,
We're done with this live. I'm gonna go have a couple beers with cousin Daisy. Hang
okay.
out with my boys.
Y'all
Cause,
kissing cousins?
cause a ruckus.
Are y'all kissing cousins?
Oh, we're way past that. Way past that.
Oh, you gonna need more than a few if you gonna be kissing on Daisy Duke.
Oh, I saw Daisy Duke not last summer, the summer before. She was in town for a car show. Time has not been kind to Daisy Duke. Neither has probably a certain kind of whiskey or something or other. I don't know what it was, but it ain't been good to old Catherine Bach. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I seen a picture of her the other day. She was doing something, and shit, dude, I didn't even realize who it was. They were like, I seen the picture, and I was like, okay, well, what's up with that? You know, who is that? And then I got to looking at her face, and I was like, holy shit, that's Daisy Duke. I was like, what are we doing here? But yeah, she's got to be 70 years old by now. I mean, hell,
And she wouldn't look at. I think there's been a fair bit of alcohol involved. I think that's what the issue is. You know,
is that what's going on?
for an older lady, she's actually held up pretty good. But I think that there's been a hard life lived right there. I think.
Well, you know, running moonshine with them Duke boys. There's Daisy in her prime
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, we ain't looking like that no more.
Ain't like that.
Although she did try to dress like that at the car show, so I think that might have been part of the problem.
Oh, son, I'd pay admission for that.
Mm. You like
I
to
would
throw
have
money away.
paid. uh, yeah, a little different, little different. Um, there's Daisy now.
Oh no, that's a good one. It ain't even that good no more.
This says
Oh,
she's 66 or something. So yeah, 18-wheeler with a $5 super chat says, "Hi guys, DIY how's the Mack truck holding up? Look at a few they took. They look good for the money.
tell you what,
Yeah.
they
You
sell
wanna
cheap.
expand on? Yeah.
Yeah, they sell cheap. I tell you
Yes,
that.
they do.
They don't hold their resale, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing because when I want to buy a used one, they're cheaper. They're way cheaper. I mean, if you're buying a new one, you're going to take a pounding on that resale. So don't buy a
Yep.
new one if that's important to you. But you can buy one with 400,000 miles on it, 2016 for about 38,000. When the same thing in a
Yeah.
Cascadia is still in the 50s or close to 60s
Yeah.
for 400,000 miles. But you know, if you're looking for used trucks, I'd buy. That's how a guy can build a fleet with them 400,000 mile, $38,000 trucks all day long. But
Yeah.
if resale is important to you, Mac ain't the truck for you. I'll tell you that right
Well,
now.
it's relative, you know. It's
It
like
is.
these guys that talk about these 375,245 Peterbilts or whatever all these numbers are they got. Yeah, I can't keep up with them.
Niner
The
X.
big hoodwin, yeah,
Yeah.
the Niner Xer, the big hoodwin. Everybody, oh well, they hold the resale value. Yeah, they're like $30,000 more when you buy it, so it's $30,000 more when you sell it. Like,
Yeah, over a course of 10 years, it will cost you probably $150,000 more in fuel. So what do I give a
Right.
damn about resale value? I don't
Right.
care
Yeah.
a thing
Yeah.
about resale value.
If I got to flush 100 grand down the bank in 5-6 years, why do I care what it sells for?
Yeah.
Peaches and Grease with the $10 super chat says, is that Daisy Duke or a lot lizard?
Damn it, boy.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let's see here. Oh man, that's messed me up now. I can't even think. Peaches and Grease. Come on. Uh, she did have a little bit of a lizard look, didn't she? Oh son. Um, let me see. Phone's jumping around here. I had a comment I want to read there. Captain Flatbed says, well, hang on. Wrong comment. Where am I at? Coming down. Where are we at?
He says I've
Okay.
hauled bales of
Yeah,
hemp stems and pieces to rope company. Looked and smelled like pot, got some funny looks. I bet you
yeah,
did.
yeah. Yeah, thank you. That was I knew it was him that left the comment, but I was going back too far. This loves Wi-Fi is all over the map. Let me tell you. Um, let's see. Gary, or well, not Gary. Barry says sounds like a big batch of watermelon wine. Yeah,
Mm.
the those watermelons didn't have no sugar in them, boy. They probably didn't taste very good, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Low sugar content.
you're not gonna make very good watermelon wine with low sugar watermelon.
Yeah,
Need
yeah,
that
that
need that
ferment.
sugar.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Learned that from the Duke boys back here.
Yep, yep. Over at the boar's nest. I see you there.
Hmm.
I see you there. Gary Bates asks, how long do you stay out peaches? Um, okay. She can answer that if she wants. I don't know. Keltarusu Travel says, ma'am, it's ma'am.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Kelter Rooster Travels is I Heart Cryptoverse. That's right. I
Uh-huh.
forgot about that. My apologies, ma'am. Ma'am. What we doing, ma'am?
Yeah, there you go. Ma'am. Stephen Davis says canooter valve and bearings are extremely popular items in the coal mines. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Um, let's see. Gary Bates says, yes, the leak down. Running Aces says, I do flatbed with authority and can confirm most have no salvage rights verbiage.
Okay. So it's that way with you
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you in the is that the toilet of the boar's nest? Have you gone inside
Oh,
now?
I'm sorry. I had to go take care of some business.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Running Aces is chains. Once you give auto socks, you'll never go back.
Auto socks, is that the because some of us truck drivers are too fat to put our own socks on? So we got a robot, an automated robot that we can't bend over. We'll pass out trying to put our shoes and socks on.
Hmm. See, I made this stand with paper clips and wire ties that I just put my socks on and then I slide my feet in them because I can't bend down that far anymore.
Okay.
Thinking about selling that. It could be a trucker item, but most truckers just wear flip flops in the summer without socks. So, um, and hey, if you take a picture of a truck driver with sandals on or socks or sandals, do me a favor from the knee down, is all I need. But send me all the pictures you can get of truckers with their funky toes. Send them to cashiskingenterprises at gmail.com. Oh, I'm going to make a hits list. I'm going to have just a whole video of crunchy, nasty ass toes. So if you want to help me out with my project, by all means, send them in. So there you go.
There's a show that's for you. It's called My Feet Are Killing Me. Have you ever heard of this show?
No.
Oh my god, you gotta see this. It's on the Learning Channel. It's people coming to these foot doctors with the nastiest ass feet. Like feet like look off like they're off a cadaver.
And that's on TV.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do surgeries. They cut toes
Ah,
off. Oh,
oh,
it's disgusting.
brutal.
Yeah.
And you watch this?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's on right after Pimple Popper.
Oh, yeah. Let me get. That's right. That's dinner time. You get your TV dinner and you sit down with your little table and your tray with your Stouffer's meatloaf and you
Mm-hmm.
just
Yogurt,
you
big
just
big tub of
mash.
yogurt and cottage cheese. And when they're popping them cysts, you're
Uh
just gnawing on cottage cheese.
huh. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Thanks again, 18 Wheeler, for the $5. Thanks again, Peaches and Grease, for the $10. Appreciate you guys. Paul Harris says my dad never purchased a vehicle new, never took the hit. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's something to that.
Yeah.
Let that depreciation happen on somebody else's watch. I can verify that for you. Let's see. Nutmeg Donkey says, "Can you explain what a one box is? I know nothing about the DEF system other than it smells bad. Um, the one box is basically where your DPF filters, your DEF injectors and pumps, and it's where all that lives. Your after treatment system is in a conveniently located box called the one box.
How many of
It's kind
those?
of how I look at it.
Yeah. And I'm assuming there's just one of those.
Um, I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Let's see. Peaches and Grease says, I meant you gotta choose 4 to 6 weeks. Damn, that's staying out. That's getting after it. DIY got the jokes tonight. Oh, she laughing at you, DIY.
You know,
You
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 know.
you found her funny bone.
We tickling funny bones tonight.
Uh, Paul Harris says a lot of crack on I-90 last week. Uh, okay. Putting on chains.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Um, Trucker's assistant coach says, "Come on." Let's see. Freight Trucker says, "I sent you a photo today of a Guardian sandals." Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. I'll work that into the video there, Freight Trucking. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Hmm.
Um, Sending me pictures of other men's feet.
Yeah, just exactly what are you doing with these pictures of men's feet? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be sorry for asking you that question. Hey, I ain't hating on your get down. Let me make that perfectly clear. But
um,
anything you want to say for yourself before the trial?
well, it's just I'm gonna make a video
Mm,
of probably those videos where the little dogs are like a one-eyed dog and it's like Sarah McLachlan singing. Um,
I do. I got to turn the
I'm
channel
working
every
on.
time that comes on.
Yeah, it's pitiful. I don't know why they put that on TV. I wish, you know what I wish? I wish they would take the damn money they're spending on the damn commercial and paying Sarah McLachlan's stupid salary for doing that and
Hmm.
actually help some dogs.
Yeah.
And this right here is for DMX.
Oh,
Candlelight Vigil, for DMX, guys. You know what I'm saying? Um,
hey, one for me, one for my homie. Oh, jeez.
you committed. Way to go.
Yep. I'll go
Oh,
anywhere for
hey,
the joke.
DIY.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
just I just noticed I forgot to hit the go live button.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's comments.
Oh man, yeah, you figured it out. You figured it out. You
Yeah,
smart
yeah.
guy. You figured it out.
You know,
I had to do it.
I was, you know, I was under the impression that X gonna give it to me. He gonna give it to me. But now I find out he's dead.
Yeah.
He took it
No.
a little bit too literal when they said stop and drop, shut it down. Hey, only thing he didn't do was open up shop.
Oh man. Yeah. It's a sad day, man. Sad day.
Yeah,
Sad day.
it is.
That guy had 15 kids.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get me a DMX T-shirt
Just
now,
saying.
just in remembrance.
Yeah, next time I'm over by the airport, I'll grab you one.
In a discount bin. Next time you're in one of those countries where they send all the T-shirts from the losers of the Super Bowl, all them T-shirts they make up, and
Yeah.
whoever loses the Super Bowl, they go to some country you've never heard of for all the poor people, the poor kids. Next time you're over there, huh?
I got you. Cam Levis says he always wanted to be a foot doctor as a kid. Me wanting to be a foot doctor as a kid, or you did?
You?
Me?
Yeah. You got some
Yeah,
kind of
no,
weird.
I don't have a foot thing.
Oh, yeah. You just
I don't
want
have a
pictures of
foot
strange
thing. I
men's
just
feet.
think I want the nastiest, crustiest feet you can find.
Yeah, that's more than a foot fetish.
I'm
That's
having
cause for concern.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have a contest of the
Oh,
nastiest, crustiest looking trucker feet, you know?
nice
Like
cover. Nice cover.
whatever. Whatever. Man. Let's see. Andrew says, is it better having your own authority or being leased on? Oh, here's my take. If you want to be a one truck show, lease on somewhere. If you want to build a fleet, get your own authority.
Seems fair. There's upsides and
I mean,
downsides to both. Don't let
yeah,
money be your only deciding factor. That's all I got to say. Don't do either
yeah,
one for the money. It's have some other goals and things you want to do. Deciding
true that.
factors.
Yeah, I mean, they're really it's yeah, it's not one of them is really better. I guess what I'm trying to say here is it better having your own authority or being? They're different strokes for different folks.
Mm-hmm. It's like, is it better
Gary
having?
Bates says,
Oh, go ahead.
"No, go ahead."
I was gonna say it's just like,
Is it better? What?
is it better to have 100 pictures of strange men's nasty feet or strange women's nasty feet? You know, you got an opinion? You know, which do you prefer?
For the concept of my video, I need any nasty, crusty ass, flip flop wearing, you know, feet I can get.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, where we at here? Gary Bates says I like to do the shorts with compression socks to my knees. Yeah, that's a classy look right
That's
there.
a good look. That's a good look.
That's a damn classy look. Yeah, it is. It is. That's a good way to let people know from a good 50 feet away that you don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm. The
good way.
The field where you grow your dams has been fully harvested. There are none left, and yeah, zero left to give.
And then they shipped them and they got rejected.
Oh, that cuts to the bone a little bit. Thank you.
I wasn't talking about you. But yeah, too
okay.
soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah, I was just thinking produce. I mean, it's produce season. You know, like the time is upon us. You're going to see more people talking about rejected loads right now. Like it's typically when it happens, the first start of produce season.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Harris says it's for Cash's third channel called Footsie's Live. Okay, yeah, there you go. Be sure to subscribe, Paul. Kevin Flavor says, Andrew, I like being leased on for less headache. Yeah, yeah. I mean, um, running your own authority for one truck is a lot of work, back office work for one truck. Now, if you're the type of person that has a good grasp on all that and you're okay with doing all that paperwork and you want the added benefit, then by all means, it's like I said, it's just one or the other.
Yeah.
G Walker says, impressed. DMX made it into a trucking channel. Yeah, for sure. You should have had oh man, I wish we'd have thought of this DMX thing earlier. You could have had you a DMX uh, set up there on your green screen.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
What's that?
I said, wouldn't that have been cool?
Yeah, I need to get me like one of those light bars that they put on the front of those Volvos in Chicago. I need to get me one of those in here so I can light this up for a green screen,
There you go.
I got to work on that. Captain Flatbed says, me, Cash. Yeah. Yeah, no, I never thought about being a foot doctor. Don't really have a foot thing. It's just, like you see so many crusty ass feet out here. Like, it's hard to ignore some of them. Like, it is. Let's see. Captain Flatbed says, Def calls for concern for the nastiest of the nasty. Yeah, Def calls for concern. Yeah, hey, Trucker's Assistant Coach TV says my feet are beautiful. Trucker Assistant Coach TV. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. Ron in the house. Ron says, call me old school. I take pride in myself every day. I'm in cowboy boots, a Stetson, and I'm not sure with clean Bluetooth when I go into the shipper receiver. I'm cleanly shaven, take pride in what I do. That's right. Smell of rich Stetson cologne.
Smell of
What you
success.
got there? Yes. I think you're being
What?
is he making love? Is he making love to you back there? That's a weird position you guys got going on there.
That's what he meant. He kept saying X gonna give it to you. Apparently right in the back of the head.
Wait. Yeah, that's X right there, guys. Rashid in the house says, have you ever done car hauling? No, I have not ever done car hauling. I seen a thing. If you check out my last job search video with Memphis, Tennessee, Hogan is doing CarMax now. Did you see that DIY?
Yeah.
Hogan. Did you see that? I think it was $24 an hour to be a car hauler. Overtime after 40.
That's not enough. Car haulers make more than that. Let me tell you, car haulers kill it on that money. Good friend of mine's a car hauler. We have a lot of discussions about car hauling. I almost went and did it one time, but it's a very tough business. It's physically demanding. It is very stressful, and you are pretty much always breaking some kind of law, over height, over length, over weight. It's
yeah. See, I don't think you would do that at Hogan.
no,
I think it'd be a good
they're
place
straight.
I think it'd be a good place to learn.
Yeah, like there's the bigger companies. If you're going to learn the car haul, learn it there before you go try it on your own or try it for a smaller company.
Yeah, and Hogan was offering free training on that. Basically, if you got like a year of driving experience or whatever, you can come over there and they'll train you. Not a bad rate though, $24 an hour, and that's CarMax. I bet that's super easy. That's not like pulling for Joe Blow's, used car lot where you don't know, you're unloading in the middle of the street, and you know what I mean. Like
Right.
I'm assuming doing nothing but CarMax is probably pretty relaxed as far as, like, where you're going to set up to unload, where you're going, that type of thing. It would be a good learning experience, I think, if you wanted to get into car hauling. But
Yeah.
yeah, $24 an hour. I don't know. You could probably do better than that. But as far as someone training you and using newer equipment, stuff like that, I think it's one of those things. Anytime someone's willing to put the money into training you and paying you while they do it, and showing you a new skill, if you got the time, run and do it. Run
Yeah.
and do it. But yeah, it's like any kind of trucking. You probably do better if you go, smaller company, maybe do it for yourself, something like that. But could be a good start over there. Let's see. Robert Burns in the house says it's dark and hell is it hot. Okay. Yeah, G Walker says nice. Rashid says I went from Sigma to Carvana. Okay.
Oh, he went from driving for Sigma to those Carvana where they drive them little tow trucks around delivering cars, I think is what he's doing.
Carvana does car hauling on semis as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, where have I been?
Yeah, they got company trucks. They're day cabs. Hogan looks like they got sleeper car haulers. Western Stars car haulers. Hogan does. Carvana looks like they got. Not sure if those are Volvos or what they are, but they're day cabs.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Bernie Sands in the house. What's up, Bernie? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Bernie says, does anyone know what a 4-and-4 hot stick transmission is?
Bernie's been hanging around a certain kind of gentleman's club, I believe.
Yeah. Let's see. Paul Harris says the car carriers seem to be very unstable. Car carriers seem to be very unstable. I don't know. I've never driven a car hauler.
The people or the trucks or the business?
No. I mean, I could see the truck. I could see the truck being a little unstable. You got 9 vehicles on there, and they all move on their own pace. Like
yeah.
You got suspension travel to deal with on 9 different vehicles. Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew says, have you tried to get shippers direct versus using brokers?
Oh, Andrew, are you subscribed to my channel? I'll tell you what. Check out my live streams and tune in tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
2 p.m. Central.
Your channel?
My same bat time, same bat channel.
There you go. Guys.
We're going to have Paul on again from Freight Connect. That's exactly what we talk about, Andrew. Make sure you're there, 2 o'clock Central, DIY Semi channel. He is a wealth of information. It's been a great resource. We're going to talk about all kinds of things tomorrow, some more direct shipper freight, stuff like that, how to talk to people, how to build relationships, all kinds of different things in the industry. The man is just full of, he's been a broker. He's run this business, has a lot of great insight and information on everything. Like, I'm so glad to have him be a part of my channel. Like, I want him all for myself, but he's got a lot to offer the industry, and everybody check that out and do business. Do some business with the man. Andrew, if you're looking to get some direct shippers, you need to hear what that man has to say. This will be the 3rd live stream with him. So go back in preparation tonight and tomorrow morning. Go back and watch those 2 live streams with Paul from Freight Connect. So you're ready for tomorrow's.
It's a great advice. I put a link there to DIY's channel, guys. If you're not subscribed to DIY, which I don't know. I think he's pretty much got everybody that searches for trucking subscribed to him at this point.
A long ways to go.
Subscriber count's going up like crazy, and for good reason. For good reason. It's a good channel. Just because of the interviews that he does, like with Paul, like that's invaluable. These other trucking channels sitting around, arguing with each other with their thumbs up their butt, it get you no value there. Now, learning about freight, that gets you value. So everybody go check out DIY Semi. That I learned that from politics. Promote yourself, put down your competition, and then promote yourself. That's the 3-step process.
What else did you learn from politicians? What else do they all have in common? Is there anything you recently learned about a certain politician? Was that you I was talking to about that? Yeah.
Who?
What?
Who?
This politician that just got caught having a mistress on the side for all these years, and then broke up with her to run for a higher office, and she sold him out. Oh no, maybe that wasn't you I was talking to about that.
No, that wasn't me.
He likes a certain kind of activity in the bedroom, which seems to be common amongst politicians. I don't know what's up with that, but hey, can't talk about it on YouTube.
Okay.
Involves something about the onion ring and something like this. I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Got you. I got you. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Onion rings, zesty sauce, whatever people do in their own bedroom is up to them. Let me see here. Let's see. Bernie Sands is a 73 Kenworth. You getting a 73 Kenworth, Bernie?
Damn it, Bernie.
Happiness by sharing experiences. How do you know when you need to change clutch?
Oh, it'll start slipping. Well, if your clutch brake is going bad, you can mash that pedal all the way to the floor, and you're going to have one hell of a time getting it in gear. Your clutch brake can go bad on its own. That's not as big a deal as the clutch. The clutch can start slipping. So if you're driving down the road and all of a sudden you see the RPMs do that, and you feel like how's the best way to describe it? Almost like it's kind of like a miss, if you know what I'm saying. And then your RPMs will spike like that. Like momentarily, the clutch loses contact with the flywheel. It feels like that, like it's slipping. Well, it's slipping is what it's doing. That'll get worse. So if you start feeling that kind of activity in the clutch, it's time to look into getting a new clutch.
There you go. There you go. That's worth the price of admission right there. If you didn't hit the thumbs up button for anything else, hit it for that right there.
That's right. I'm going to do that myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody click that link there. Go check out DIY's channel. Give him a shot. I ain't saying with a gun to your head you got to go subscribe, but I'm saying go give it a shot. And then
he's just saying you better.
Yeah, you better. If you know what's good for you, I'll call you mother. I'll call you mother if you don't subscribe to him.
That's right.
Robert Burns says y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. So
y'all gonna make me lose my cool up in here.
That's right. That's right.
They all gonna make you act a fool up in here. Probably what they gonna do.
True that. See, Cap Flatbed says, quit giving each other the stinky finger. Oh man, the
damn it, boy.
Finger.
Not interested.
Hashtag damn it, boy. James says Trump 2024. Trump be like 150 years old in 2024.
We have a long line of Trumps. We have several Trump descendants. We could probably theoretically maybe carry all the way to 2060 before we go through all them kids.
Ivanka's the only one I would support because I think we need a president that looks good in a two-piece bikini. I'm just saying.
I can't be president. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Freight Trucking says he's going to buy a glider kit. He's killing it in this market.
Yeah, yeah. Well, pay cash. As the name says, cash is king.
Mm.
Um, you know, that's all I'm saying. That way, if the government outlaws them, then like you can at least sell it to someone overseas. You can have the frame cut in half and put it in a shipping container and send it to Russia with love.
There you go.
But yeah, not a bad idea. Let's see. He's joking. Freight trucking's joking. He says. See, there you go. Bernie Sands. I'm thinking on it. It's nice with an old Detroit, a
Mm.
73 Kenworth.
That's going to be a little hard on fuel. That old mechanical.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck waking up on a cold morning and with your ether can out there, just giving her the business.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't miss your cruise control.
Yeah, exactly. They make a thing for mechanical cruise control.
Yeah.
It's called a wooden dial. You
Stick.
got
Yeah.
the 50, you got the 55 and the 65 and the 70 for when you really got to get it done.
Yep.
One's about an inch longer than the other.
Wedge it under the steering
Oh,
wheel.
Yeah, yeah, buddy. Um, let's see. Paul Harris says I'm staying away from Burger King onion rings. Yeah, the ones that the king give you are pretty good. It's these other onion rings out here you got to
Yeah.
worry about. Oh man. I mean that guy's face, that Burger King. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. James says Jesus Savior. Okay, can't argue with that. Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
Happiness by sharing experiences. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Probably thanking DIY for that. DIY dropping knowledge all over everybody in here.
All it's going to cost you is a subscription.
Yeah. Go subscribe, and then show up tomorrow at what time?
About 2 p.m. Central. I'll put out a notification.
2 p.m. Yeah, let me know when that is. We'll all share it out. Because man, like if you haul freight, you need to watch the episodes with Paul for sure. Because not only is he talking about direct shipping and all this and that, just the freight market knowledge in general that he has. And
we've become friends. I feel comfortable saying it by now. We talk about once a week on the phone, and man, we shouldn't be doing that. I should be saving those conversations for on the air. The kind of conversations we have, the man's knowledge just doesn't quit. Like we're talking about a lot, way different things now, all kinds of things, like all these different opportunities that are out there. And like, well, this person, I know that person. Let's put these people together, and then we'll make contact with this person, and this person over here knows that. And I used to work with this guy who does that, and hey, maybe that's an opportunity for you. It's just it's going so many different places. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
that's the kind of person you need on your side.
Yeah, he's I don't know, that first time I watched it, I was pretty impressed.
That's just the bow tie though.
Oh, that's true.
Nobody can rock a bow tie like that, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, he does do it. Will there be a bow tie tomorrow?
There damn sure better be.
Oh man. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm about ready to wrap it up, DIY. You got anything else you want to throw in there? It's getting a little late. I know.
I got to get to bed. Mrs. DIY is already in bed. They got a big day tomorrow. And
all right, there you go.
Yeah, you got to get down the road, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple more hours at it just for the hell of it. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Like I say, check out my guest here, DIY. I dropped a link there. Go back and check that out. Thanks, everybody. X gonna give it to you. X
Rest in
gonna
peace.
give it to you. Yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure. Take care of each other out there, guys. Later.
Yep.